Love You Enough to Leave You. Chapter 2, Returning to the Clinton residence. After sending Oscar to work the next day, Amelia drove to the Clinton residence. The butler, Peter, welcomed her and said, "Welcome back, Miss Amelia. Mrs. Clinton has been talking a lot about you." Amelia got out of the car and replied with a smile, "How is she doing? I miss her food a lot after being away for a month. That's why I rushed back here." Peter chuckled. "She's doing fine. However, Mr. Clinton and Mr. Oscar are so busy with work that she feels bored alone." "Well, she won't be now that I'm here." Amelia strode into the house in her high heels. The Clinton residence was located halfway up a hill. It was a villa that was 100,000 square meters large. However, the Clinton family was quite small. Olivia had a son, Oscar, and a daughter, Stephanie. Due to her wealthy lifestyle and amazing skincare routine, she looked only 40 despite being 60 years old. Amongst the Clintons, only Stephanie had a prejudice against Amelia. Oscar's parents treated her extremely well, especially Olivia, who doted on her as if she was her own daughter. Even till now, she was still kept in the dark, completely oblivious to the fact that the marriage between her son and Amelia was only a contract marriage. The person whom Amelia would be most reluctant to part with after her divorce was probably Olivia. She was not as arrogant as other wealthy women. Instead, she was very easygoing and modest. It was a pleasure to chat with her. "Mom," said Amelia sweetly to the lady on the couch, who had done up her makeup exquisitely. Olivia smiled fondly when she spotted her. "You are back. Come take a seat next to me." Amelia walked over and sat next to her. Olivia scrutinized her from head to toe before saying, "Have you lost weight?" "I've been starving because I didn't get to eat the food you cooked." Pleased by her words, Olivia said, "I'll whip up some delicious food for you later so that you can gain back the weight you've lost." "You are the best, Mom," said Amelia sweetly like an affectionate daughter. "Why are you acting like a child despite being so old? Don't you find it disgusting?" An annoying female voice sounded. Amelia didn't have to raise her head to know who it was. "Steph, how could you be so rude? Amelia's your sister-in-law. You should greet her when you see her," reprimanded Olivia as she frowned. Stephanie snorted coldly and snapped, "I don't care. She's just a woman who married Oscar for his money." Olivia's face fell. "Not another word or you'll feel my wrath." Stephanie sat down and remained silent. Not furious at all, Amelia smiled and asked, "Steph, I heard from Oscar that you went to Pilar for a trip. When did you come back?" As Olivia was there, Stephanie had no choice but to reply reluctantly. "The day before yesterday." After she spoke, her face lit up as if remembering something happy. She asked gloatingly, "Amelia, do you know who I bumped into in Pilar?" Amelia started to become wary, for Stephanie was often up to no good when she spoke in that tone. "Your friend?" she asked tentatively. "I met Cassie. You know her, right?" asked Stephanie excitedly. "No, you probably don't know her. She's Oscar's." "Steph, what nonsense are you talking about?" Olivia interrupted, glaring at her. Welcome to download Joyread app to read more chapters of Love You Enough to Leave You novel online.